What up, guys? Kevin here, live from the car wash. Just parked and about to use the vacuum because you know what I'm going to do with that vacuum. Don't bother me when I clean my room. Let me know if you know what movie that's from. Shout out to the dude who ran up to my car as soon as I pulled up. Hey, you want to get the unlimited pass? No, don't want a subscription to a fucking car wash. I'm not subscribing to a car wash. All right. What I'm not subscribing to for sure is playing as Mary Jane in any Spider-Man game. I got a little bit of an itch to go back to Spider-Man 2, but I haven't hit the Mary Jane sequence yet where I got to play as Mary Jane. And I ain't going to lie, that is keeping me from wanting to play Spider-Man 2. But what I can't understand is if there was any feedback from the first game, it was the Mary Jane missions fucking suck. Get rid of them. And you know what they did? They did some more. They did more in Spider-Man 2. Are they in Miles Morales? I don't know. But the Spider-Man 2 director says they kept MJ's stealth missions to show she's a capable hero even without powers. If she's a little OP, I don't give a shit. Yes, she one-shots everybody. One-shots everybody. You play as two badass superheroes taking on rhinoceros and big sand dudes. Take multiple hits on regular enemies, these two. And Mary Jane just like walks up and just one-shots everybody in a very boring stealth missions. And the disrespect that this developer has, Insomniac, I don't like Insomniac. I really don't. And maybe you could thank Twitter for that. But it's just, I've seen a lot of developers from Insomniac on Twitter just say, I wouldn't say douchey stuff, just smug stuff. It's like the South Park episode where they fart and they sniff. That's the Insomniac developers. There was like one who was like liking a tweet about the Metacritic being really high, and now you got this douche. It's like, all right, I'm not taking anything away from Insomniac. Insomniac, you're good at making Insomniac games. Hats off to you. But when you get feedback that the Mary Jane missions fucking suck, get rid of them. Don't double down. Like, if you need to include Mary Jane doing something, here's what I would do. I would have like a drug sequence where she gets drugged and she becomes Spider-Woman. Like, she becomes Spider-Man in her own little dream sequence. And then if she wants to one-shot people there in her dream sequence, fine. At least you're keeping that fun gameplay. Like, you're going from really, really fun gameplay with Miles and Peter to just stealthily walking around, one-shotting enemies. And not even that. There's some boring missions with Peter as well. There's one where you're just like going stealth through a school with Harry, and that was boring as shit. I don't know, like, the game's not long either. Like, the game's not long, and I hear they have these missions. I'm like, no way. They did it. It's just disrespectful as fuck. Like, anyone. Like, here's what happens if I make Spider-Man 1 in 2018. It does awesome, but then I see feedback like the Mary Jane missions suck. I'd be like, yeah, we're not doing Mary Jane missions anymore. We're just not. People loved our game, and that brought it down. I don't want to do that. I wouldn't mind them doing something different, doing some different type of gameplay. Create like a board game. Create like I don't know. Doesn't every game get like a little side game, like a board game like that? My favorite tweet today, someone said that like the side missions are boring, but it's hidden behind like, oh, you're helping two gay people find love. I'm like, yeah, of course. It's hey, maybe they learned there like, oh, the side missions suck, but if we make two gay people fall in love with each other or something, or help a cat or whatever, people will love it. Which, hey, I think yeah, but Mary Jane here to stay. I can't wait. Here's the thing. Here's the takeaway for Spider-Man 3. They're going to double down on Mary Jane. They're going to double down. They're going to do a lot more. Wolverine, they said Spider-Man's in the Wolverine universe or vice versa. So, like, you're going to see, like, Spider-Man hanging out with Mary Jane, and then you're Logan, and then you go up and talk to him, and Mary Jane's going to be like, hey, guess what? I am more powerful than you. And then you, like, switch over to her, and she just goes around sneaking around one-shotting everybody. And then it's going to become like a Princess Peach gets her own game. Mary Jane's going to get her own game a couple decades from now. And we're going to be like, about time Mary Jane gets her own game because she's so powerful. But anyways, yeah. You know what's not OP? Her face. Everyone's face in that game, but Mary Jane's face. And there's like a scene where like Peter's like, oh, my love of my life, Mary Jane. And like she has like no, okay. I was going to say she has no ass, but I got to go. I'm going to get myself in trouble here. Mary Jane, you got an ugly face, you got no ass, and your missions suck. But hey, keep doubling down, Insomniac. We love you. We love you for it. We love you when we give you feedback and you just flip us off. But all right, I got to go. I'll talk to you later. Later.